Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to our brand new Kid on Trades video. No, I've been, a little away from the channel for a little bit, but I was still trying to get a new laptop. I still haven't gotten one. So it's like basically I'm still going to try to make videos on the laptop. It's just I don't know if it will be 100% good, but I did kind of mess with the settings and just been kind of testing out, and so far it's been working pretty well. So this video here, I'm going to try to do it, and if it looks good, then you'll get it, right? If not, then it'll just be on my phone, right? So let's talk about today's trade. Today's trade was actually good. This whole week has just been profitable. I'm going to try to upload the entire week, but for the sake of this video, just to keep it short, I'm going to upload the Friday trade, right? One thing I would say I need is a copy trader, because I just been switching through like MT5 accounts with my live and the 5K funded account, right? If you guys are in the Discord, you guys would know that I've gotten funded on my 5K challenge, right? Which is really like a big milestone for me, because as you guys know, I filled a lot of accounts back like last year, and when I was just starting on trading, right, which everybody experiences. Everybody just feel accounts. You have to just, in order for you to become better, you have to feel, and you have to go through a lot of this stuff, right? And that was like one of my biggest milestones for the year. So I just been and if you guys know the platform I'm using, you guys, if you don't know, it's called Pro Traders Fund. Link will also be linked in the description below. So that we can get a discount on your first purchase, right? And yeah, so without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. All right, guys, so we have to do it on the phone because the laptop is just clearly not doing it. It's just not doing it. So whenever I get a new laptop, then I'll just start to record there. But for now, I can and I should be able to be more consistent on the phone rather than the laptop. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the trade setup, right? So obviously, starting off the day, I went over onto the 1-hour chart, right? You guys can see here that we was breaking some minor lows right here on the 1 hour, like these lows right here coming all the way down. But the only thing I was really skeptical about is it's sweeping this liquidity here, and that's what I was watching it. I was checking to see if it would have swept this liquidity here and then continuing to break highs, right? So which it did. It broke highs, and then it just swept this liquidity here and came back down, right? But that was after I took the trade. So coming on onto the 15 minutes, right, just to like more confirmation, you guys can see here that we just continued to break more lows. You guys can see it also have a 50-minute demand that I was watching to see what price would have done to it, and also it also have 50-minute liquidity sitting at the bottom right there. But we was breaking lows, and that was after seeing that, I was like, let me scale down to the 5 minutes to see what's happening. Then I can see what's happening now. Boom, we are breaking way more lows. So I'm literally going into the market with a bearish mindset, right? So no, I'm not looking for buys, I'm not looking for anything. The only way I would take buys is if it's showing change of character, if it breaks the high, if it continue breaking highs, and that'll give me confirmation, right? So you guys can see here, it have liquidity sitting at the bottom, at the top right there, sorry. You guys can see price came down. I could have taken it right here at the close of the break of the 13 EMA, but I waited to see if price would have came back up to reject, only because we had a 5-minute demand zone right here, and we got beautiful rejection. Like I just had major rejection right there. But as you guys can see, the zone it broke the zone, and it came down into the bottom 5-minute zone where it went up, and I was checking to see if it would have continued breaking. If this bullish candle here would have continued breaking highs, where I would have been like, okay, we are not looking at sells anymore, we're definitely looking at buys, right? But we rejected perfectly from the liquidity, and I was like, okay, once the next candle breaks through the 13 EMA, which is the blue line, and closes there, then I will take my entry, right? But I would say I really need a copy trader because of switching accounts. And well, as I said, I use Pro Trader, which is on MetaTrader 5. So I need a copy trader. So like if I place a trade on the 5K funded on my live or like any other accounts, I could just be in at one specific point and TP at the same point and everything, right? That's why I have two short positions right there because of the late entry when I was trying to switch, right? So the first short position here, which I got in kind of late because as you guys know, gold is very volatile and gold was just moving a lot during the live market when this was happening, right? So I didn't get in the perfect entry, which is at the close, but we got in a little bit late, below the 50 SMA, the red line. And then when I switched the account, this is why this white line is here. That's my live market entry, right, on my live account. And as you guys can see here, we did hit TP on the funded account, which is going 5-0 this entire week because we was a bit down, I think like 2% on the account, risking 0.5% every trade, right? So the starting of January was just really bad for me. But this week here, we bounced back up, and I believe we are down probably like 0.85%. So this week here, we could be looking at, if we continue this momentum, this continuous, but basically a winning streak, basically on the funded account, then we should be able to be up into profit where I can then be like, okay, I want to take out payouts and make a video on that, right? So as you can see here, we hit TP just by a little bit, and we just couldn't reach the second TP for the live, right? You guys can see here, we did sweep liquidity. This here, as you guys know, this here is liquidity sitting at the bottom right here. It swept it, and then, well, it broke highs, and then it just, if you go over to the 1 hour, you guys can see here that it literally went back up and just swept liquidity at the top there, and then continue breaking lows to the downside. So I believe that the close, when the market opens this week, well, I believe Sunday, we should be looking at like, I don't know, probably like buys or something. We might be able to come back up and fill in the gaps, and then that will be our bias for Monday, right? So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. Remember also to join the link in the description below to a free community where most of us trade supply and demand. Some of us even trade FEG. You know, some people just trade what they feel like literally their own strategy where they learned, right? Not everybody trades supply and demand, right? And well, link would also be in the description below to Pro Traders Fund, where you guys can join, sign up, and become funded. As you guys know, it have 1-step, 2-step, instant funding. I personally recommend 2-step to see where you're at and see if you're really, built for a funded challenge, right? And well, as you guys know, my affiliate link, so you guys will get a discount, right? And without further ado, see you guys later.